A new Stadia developer has seen a groundswell of support for his latest project. However, it is also followed by various questions from the community, in which the developer seems very willing to answer. See as new platform dev readies to take tough questions from the community. It's STO Daily. Let's get into it. What is up, people? What is up, people? What is up, people? It is your boy MM2KF PNTS Network and the StadiaDosage platform welcoming you to another STO Daily. Can you do us a huge favor before we get into this one? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and rock those bells for notifications, please, so you know when we're dropping these doses. We appreciate all of y'all straight up. You know the deal. You know the reason. And by now, y'all should know the slogan. We are not too proud to ask. And at the time of this recording, we only have about 2 days left. What am I talking about? That is our giveaway, our summer giveaway for those that have contributed to the platform, either by Super Chat or Super Thanks. So if you haven't done so already, consider helping out the platform via those methods. Because if you do, not only will it make it a better platform for you, but then you'll get entered into a raffle to win a Google Stadia Premier Bundle, which includes a Google Chromecast Ultra and a Stadia controller. All right, no better way to walk away with something new during the summer. All right, so let's get into today's story. So this story comes to us courtesy of our sister site, StadiaDosage.com, and you know how we do here. Let me show you something. All right, so the article reads, Stadia hosting AMA with Dead Drop Studios this Wednesday. All right. And the article reads as follows. It says Dead Drop Studios is officially bringing one of their games, Outbreak Contagious Memories, to Stadia in the near future, but the studio, predominantly run by a single individual, Evan, is already hard at work at the next generation game in the Outbreak series, Shades of Horror, and it is already available to demo on Stadia. Let's show you some shots or show you a trailer from that demo. So Shades of Horror has a Kickstarter campaign from which prospective backers can launch the demo using Stadia's new trial system right in their browser. The Kickstarter campaign will open for gamers to pledge support on August 31st, and on that day, the developer will be doing an AMA, Ask Me Anything, on our Stadia page for Reddit, Stadia's official subreddit. The moderators on the subreddit announcing this upcoming AMA in a post that you can see embedded on our actual page. So let's scroll to that. We'll show you that. It says, join us Wednesday, August 31st at 12 p.m. PDT for an AMA with Dead Drop Studios. Hey there, Stadians. We're Dead Drop Studios, the creators of the Outbreak series. Earlier this month, Google Stadia announced that Outbreak Contagious Memories is coming soon to Google Stadia. We also released a playable atmospheric teaser demo for Outbreak Shades of Horror on Stadia, so check it out. Our Kickstarter for Outbreak Shades of Horror is going live August 31st at 10 a.m. PDT. Make sure to hit that notify on the campaign page now. So we thought it'd be fun to swing by for an AMA as well. Join CEO and Chief Developer of Dead Drop Studios, Evan, and Chief Operating Officer, Julia, on August 31st from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. for a Q&A about their upcoming survival horror Kickstarter and title, as well as their journey to Stadia. Get your questions ready and post them next week in the thread when the AMA is live. For more Outbreak, Shades of Horror, and Dead Drop Studios, check out their social channels. They give you a link to the Kickstarter, to the Twitter, and to the Twitch page. They also say thanks. And we're looking forward to seeing you next week for the Kickstarter launch and the AMA. Now, this is a great opportunity to ask questions about what it's like to develop for Stadia, how the team managed to set up a demo for their upcoming game on the platform, and anything else that comes to your mind. We'll be there asking questions about Stadia development process as well. Reminder, you can find a list of all upcoming games for Stadia, including these two Outbreak titles, on the link provided on StadiaDosage. StadiaDosage.com. All right. So here's my thoughts on all this. For full disclosure, we've interviewed Evan of Dead Drop Studios several times on Stadium Connect North, the show hosted by John Scar and Ninja Guy X. Fantastic show where a lot of developers that are working on titles on Stadia have been talked to, and on air, off air, they've always shared their enthusiasm with the future of the platform with us. And Evan, after the community went and did their thing and introduced him to Stadia, because he really wasn't that familiar with the platform. After they did that, and he said, oh, wow, let me check this thing out. And he talked to some people over at Stadia. He really said, you know what, this would be a very lucrative venture for me, as a lot of indie developers have discovered over time. So for full disclosure, I'm a big fan of Evan. I mean, he's a very transparent, very smart individual, very focused individual. And in talking to him on and off air, it is very clear that this not only is a great game that can fit on our platform, but Evan, if I had to bet on anybody to make this happen and make it happen right, it would be no other than Evan. You know what I mean? I think he's one of the more competently thinking developers out there. He understands the gamer, and he understands how to get things done, and he's very transparent, and he'll tell you how it is, and I love that about him. So I'm comfortable with everything that he wants to pursue, and so forth, as far as the Kickstarter and the things that they're going to offer. The Stadia community in regards to the Kickstarter campaign for Outbreak Shades of Horror. However, we have some in the community that have contacted me and said, hey, I don't, you seem to know a lot about this guy. Can you trust what he's doing? I don't know. This seems unusual, the way that the Kickstarter's happening. And let me break it down a little bit further. Because Dead Drop Studios are not going to be able to provide key codes with the Kickstarter, they're trying to allow people to provide support that want to provide support in other ways. There's other digital and physical goodies that they're going to give people. It has nothing to do with anybody trying to do something, backhanded or anything like that. It's just the complications of doing business under certain circumstances to where the keys couldn't be provided. But again, Evan is doing a lot of great stuff to make sure that those that want to support the effort in advance can do so and get some great stuff in advance. Now, because of some of those questions and the transparent nature of Evan, I think this is going to be a great AMA. And I urge anybody, whether you were just a fan of Evans and Dead Drop Studios and the offerings that they have like I am, or if you're someone that has some skepticism about some of the things that have been presented, this is your opportunity right now to not just sit there in your little huddles and just whisper about stuff and make up your own realities. Ask the individual himself, ask the studio themselves, and they will be able to let you know what is going on, and I believe ease any concerns. So this is great stuff. Perfect way to handle this situation, and perfect way to spread even more word about this, not only just this fantastic effort with the Outbreak Shadows of Horror game, but the series in general. And I would love to see more of these games on this platform, because I think it'll be a great fit. But that's just, again, my personal opinion with my own personal bias attached to it. But I feel like that I'm tapped into the Stadia community, and even though that's the bias that I'm claiming, I feel that the majority, if not simply many in the Stadia community, would agree with me once they have a better understanding of all the facts. With that said, that's it from your boy. Let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below, because like I always say, who cares what I think? But if you did like what I had to say, check out the links below to follow me. Those links will lead you to the Broadband Bullies, PNTS Network, Hard Knock Digital Culture, and yes, the Stadia Dosage. With all that said, peace. Have a wonderful gaming day.